So this is just a follow-up video for these Astrolux VC04S chargers that I have recently made a review of. And you can see here I have had an issue with one of them. I'm not really sure if this is the charger or the batteries. These are the Duracell AAA batteries, 900 milliamp hours. They always tend to get quite a bit hot when I'm actually charging them. So maybe these cannot really take the 500 milliamp hours of charging current that this charger provides, but this is just a warning. So you should be very careful what kind of batteries you charge in this one. As you can see there, this one almost caught fire. It actually melted the plastic inside here. And you can also, of course, like I said, see the battery here on the back. Just got so hot, too hot to touch actually. So I was very lucky I was at home and I actually just noticed that this one was looking a little bit strange. It's kind of hard to see from here, but it just felt very warm and the charging was just stopped. So I just wondered and I felt the battery and it was just so hot. So of course I pulled out the charger from the power and tried to remove the battery, but it was too hot to begin with. And also just the smell of burnt plastic, it was pretty evident. The charger actually still works. Pretty sure it's just a battery that cannot handle that 0.5 amp of current, which is the lowest you can get with this charger. So definitely be very careful. Let's just try and plug in this battery here. And you can see there it's still charging just fine. So the charger itself, I'm pretty sure it's not the issue, but this is just still a warning because this charger does not have any heat protection, so it cannot sense if any of these batteries is getting too hot. It will just continue to charge it until it gets to a point where it will eventually maybe catch on fire, or hopefully it will just break before that. But like I said, this was very, very hot. So make sure you are charging batteries that can handle that 0.5 amp of current, because that's the lowest that this charger can actually go for. And like I said, these batteries has always charged pretty hot, so I've always been a little bit concerned with those. So be careful using those batteries or any other types of batteries in there. If you're using AAA batteries like this one, definitely stay close by and maybe just feel the batteries from time to time so it will not burn your house down. And like I said, since this doesn't really detect if the batteries are getting too hot, it will just continue to charge until either the battery or the charger will fail at some point and potentially could be a fire hazard. For me personally, I will just continue to use these chargers because this is more of a user error. Maybe it would have been nice if the charger could actually go down to like 0.2 amps or something like that for charging these smaller batteries, or maybe even go down to 0.1 amps. But yeah, that's just the nature of this charger. 0.5 amp is the lowest, and some batteries just cannot handle that. And at some point they will just fail. And especially these like AAA batteries, you need to make sure that they can actually handle the current. So I'm gonna throw all these batteries away, and I'm not gonna use anything that I'm not 100% sure can actually handle the charging current inside this charger. So that's just a fair warning. If you're using this charger on a regular basis, just make sure that the batteries you're using in it can actually handle that current, and also maybe not stay too far away from this charger if you're not 100% sure they can do so. Just feel the batteries from time to time while they're charging, so it won't overheat and cause a disaster. But anyways, that's all I have for this video. I hope to see you again in a future one. Until then, take care.